Hi, this is rant number 3. I've cheated somewhat, and I've gone for one that I want to do because I want to. This time I'm going to do a rant about something called the game. This is the most preposterous piece of shit I've ever heard in my life, right? I mean, I've got the wiki page up here now on my screen. I'm going to read some of it out to you, right? The game is a social phenomenon and an anti-memory game, the objective of which is to forget its existence. This is, already you can tell that what you're working on here is bollocks, basically. It is spread mostly by word of mouth, leading to a number of variations, but all share the same basic rules. 1. Knowledge of the game is the only thing required to play it. 2. Thinking of the game causes a player to lose. 3. A losing player must announce the loss. Now, a few things that strike me here. I mean, 1, here, knowledge of the game is the only thing required to play it. If that's the only thing that's required to play, stop fucking mentioning it, you bastards! Yet no one really cares as far as... And if you do, chances are, in my experience, I've noticed that the people who bother are around 12. Stop it. 2. Thinking of the game causes a player to lose. Now, this is kind of a double-edged sword here, because by doing this, I am making all the people who are 12 lose the game. Good. Die. I hope your brains leak out of your arse. 3. A losing player must announce the loss. Why? Just don't say anything. Oh, I lost the game. Oh, good. I hope you lose all your senses and die. Different versions of the game exist in which details are specified. For example, in one variation, when the player announces his or her loss, all players present at the time are allowed a short grace period, 5 to 30 minutes, to forget about the game again, at which point they resume playing. The game has no end. Players may lose repeatedly. Is anyone seriously expecting anyone in the world to be playing this for the rest of their life? I have this horrible image in my head of some poor bastard's funeral who, by playing the game clearly deserved it, but I have this horrible feeling that people are going to be standing around at this person's funeral going, oh, we have lost the game. It's just depressing, to be honest. Absolutely depressing. I mean, what else have we got here? The game is a special example of a meme because its rules represent the fundamentals of mimetic replication. So, who cares? No one. The people who play this sort of thing, are not likely to worry about this sort of thing. They're more likely to worry about being 12. Fucking morons. Strategy. The game has no set rule of defining a winning player, but participants can measure their performance by comparing how often they lose relative to their opponents. Thus, strategy in these games consists of attempts to make one opponent lose, whilst minimising one opponent's losses, one's personal losses. Excuse me. Students in the United Kingdom playing the game have been reported to leave messages on blackboards and pieces of paper for other players to later come across. I mean, the thing that I've noticed in this sentence, leave messages on blackboards and pieces of paper. Where do you find blackboards? In schools. For 12-year-olds. I mean, am I right or am I right? Does anyone know anyone over the age of 20 who bothers? Who doesn't turn around when mentioning the game and goes, "Why don't you shut up? Go back into your little hole and die." There's external link here. Let's have a look at this. LoseTheGame.com. I've never been here before, so excuse me whilst it loads extremely slowly. Lose the game. There's a picture of, well, that's the worst logo in the world. There's some kind of weird alien shaped head with "lose the game" and some arrows going around, and then there's more circles. That's not a logo. That's a doodle. An animated doodle at that. This is actually depressing. There's a little thing at the bottom here that says, there's a little thing, this little animation thing. There's lots of the little heads coming up, and various messages of "people have lost the game," and then spawning of more heads. I mean, I'm closing this because it offends my eyes. If you want to look at that, you can, but, well, don't. Really. I mean, if you want to have a look at the shit little fucking head logo, it's nothing interesting, to be honest. You're probably better off without looking at it. It's true. But yeah, so, oh, my mouse is on the screen, that's not very good. But yeah, that's the game. If you want to have a look at that, you can. I'm not giving you the websites, again, because I don't like it. So stop doing it. Yeah? Just cease all the game activities and concentrate on better things, like your GCSEs, for a start, would be lovely. Thickos. But yeah, that's the game and why I hate the game. And more ranting shall be coming your way shortly. Bye bye.